Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. A week ago, Turkey and Syria witnessed one of the most devastating natural disasters in years. A massive 7.8 Richter scale earthquake struck the two West Asian countries on February 6th. The earthquake was followed by more than 2,100 aftershocks. The videos from the moments show buildings and towers falling like a pack of cards. Huge cracks have been developed on the roads, streets are filled with rubble and debris, and rescue teams are racing against time to find survivors. The death toll, however, has so far risen to 41,000. A large winter storm hampered rescue efforts, dropping snow on the ruins and bringing plummeting temperatures. Now, due to the freezing temperatures in the area, survivors, especially those trapped under the rubble, are at great risk of hypothermia. The earthquake is estimated to have caused 84.1 billion US dollar worth of damage, making it the fourth costliest earthquake on record. Rescue teams in southern Turkey said that they are still hearing voices from under the rubble more than a week after the massive earthquake. There has been overwhelming support from the global community and the countries around the world to help earthquake-hit people. Humanitarian aids are being sent from different countries to Ankara and Damascus. India has been one of the first few countries to offer helping hand to both Turkey and Syria. Under Operation Dost, India is leading in providing relief material to the earthquake-hit regions. So far, India has sent over 7 consignments of relief material to Turkey and Syria using military aircrafts like C-17s and C-130J. The relief material weighs at around 5,945 tons and it includes life-saving medicines, protective items and critical care equipment valued at over 7 crore rupees. Now, highlighting the efforts of his ministry in providing emergency relief material to Turkey and Syria, Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia tweeted that India is providing assistance to the two countries in the spirit of its age-old tradition of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. On February 6th, 3 truckloads of relief material were arranged at the Hindan Air Base, comprising life-saving emergency medicines and protective items within 12 hours. The trucks started reaching by 10 a.m. on 7th of February and handing over of the relief items to the Indian Air Force began by 4 p.m. The last truck load reached by 9:30 p.m. and the flight departed to Syria with emergency relief material on the same day by 10 p.m. for the relief operation. The consignment consisted of 5,945 tons of emergency relief material. On 10th of February 2023, a bigger lot of relief materials was arranged for both Turkey and Syria. Now, the consignment for Syria consisted of 72 critical care drugs, consumables and protective items of 7.3 tons valued at 1.4 crore. Relief materials sent to Turkey included 14 types of medical and critical care equipment valued at 4 crores. Now, the medical supplies sent to Turkey includes thermometer, ECG machine, patient monitor cardio, syringe pump, nebulizer, glucometer, ventilators and accessories and wheelchairs as well. India has sent more than 70 items in medical supplies to Syria. Now, this includes medicines like paracetamol, propofol, dexamethasone, etc., whereas other essential supplies like patient gowns, examiner's gowns, oxygen masks, plastic syringe with needles, suction catheter, blood catheter, etc. have also been sent. India has also sent 2 NDRF teams with 50 personnel each with trained dog squad for rescue operations, relief material and necessary equipment to Turkey. In addition, medical teams with trained doctors, paramedics and essential medicines have also been sent. Now, the Turkish authorities have thanked India for their swift support. However, while Turkey has been receiving overwhelming support from the global community, Syria, which also witnessed devastation due to earthquake, received damp response to the pleas of help from the West. Countries from all parts of the world have pledged aid to Ankara, especially its NATO, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organization partners to the West, including the United States and Britain. While death toll in Syria is relatively lower than that of Turkey, that is 5,700 as per the last count, the country also needs help in dealing with the devastation which is termed as the century's worst disaster. In such a situation, the Western nations have shown little enthusiasm in sending support to Syria. For example, US President Joe Biden in his speech heavily emphasized on aid being sent to Turkey, but only once he mentioned Syria as afterthought. One agrees that the death toll in devastation is higher in Turkey, but Syria too needs aid, and whatever is being received is far from enough. There are reasons one may think of West's damp response to Syria. Syria is witnessing a fierce civil war since 2011 after the Arab Spring spilled over across the country. Several rebel groups against the Bashar al-Assad government are supported by the US, and they have also established some strongholds in the country, whereas the countries like the United States, European Union, Australia, Canada and Switzerland have imposed heavy sanctions on Syrian government. However, India was an exception. Along with Turkey, India immediately sent humanitarian aid to Syria as well. Thanking India for its contribution, Syrian ambassador to India, Bassam Al-Khatib said, and I quote, "We really appreciate people, government of India for support. This is the voice of the South we want to see in the future." This is what he told WION News Channel. Now, some of the other countries that have offered to help Syria include Algeria, China, Iraq, Lebanon, Qatar, Iran, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia and the United Arab Emirates. Because of the sanctions, the help trickling in Syria is far from enough. Now let's understand HW News' point of view on this matter. At a time when many countries in the West have turned cold to Syria's needs in the trying times, India has extended friendly hand under Operation Dost. Tragedies like these require global efforts sans differences. In COVID-19 pandemic too, India was forthcoming in supplying vaccines and life-saving medicines to the countries in need, especially the third world countries and the African countries. Disasters like pandemics and earthquakes necessitates that governments, political leadership across the globe should go beyond diplomacy and strategic interest and differences. Indian government has done exactly that. In fact, it has carried on India's glorious tradition of providing helping hand to countries in need. And credit where it is due, one must appreciate Modi government for this. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.